Hello, chat. Give me just a little bit. I am getting some stuff together, but I will be with you soon. Alright, I should have just about everything in order now. So please forgive me while I finish up a few more things. But hello everybody, hello, hello, hello. How are you all doing today, chat? How are we doing? Well, I hope. Hello indeed. Hello, Iron Buggy. I'm learning Figaro. Oh, hell yeah. I just realized the one thing I forgot. Oh, and Blockbench? Dude, hell yes. Doing my weekly mirror dungeons because I forgore. Bro, you can't forgore that. You've gotta make sure that you keep that on track. Hello, Gecko. Nice to see you. Welcome, welcome. Hello, hello, everyone. Hello. Oh, it disappeared. Waiter, waiter, 1 cup of attention, PIKO. Did you see my face reveal? You did a face reveal? When? And for what purpose? Music, mic is mad quiet. Okay. Is that better? Am I louder now? Because some streams I need a face cam. That's fair. PIKO mic is always quiet, to be fair. I wish I could just crank everything. Because I can't really make my mic louder without turning up the gain, but if I turn up the gain, you hear everything else. Do I have like a boost filter or something? Maybe. Maybe. No. Is that? No, that doesn't feel like it made a difference at all. Okay, I think that's better. Yeah, no, I don't... Use a gain filter. I mean, I have I have like a gain knob on my mic, but I worry about the sound of my fan coming through. I mean, I could turn on the funny mic. Do we want the funny mic? Because I could turn on the funny mic if we want the funny mic. I do have funny mic on hand. But I don't know if we want funny mic. We love the funny mic. Just have the gain filter come before any noise suppression filters. I have gain and I have noise suppression. Yeah, I don't know. It's wacky. I get the professor in my DMs just going, Bjorn is so white, dude. Why do you have the perfect fuckboy look? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Like, I expected the white part, but I did not expect such fluffy long hair. I honestly expected you to be blonde for some reason. For some reason, I expected you to be blonde and to have short hair. I don't know why. Not the fluffy fuckboy hair. I'm sorry. God. Long brown hair. It's very long and very fluffy. You have bangs. I don't. I think I'm gonna do the shoes shading next. Don't mind that noise you just heard. That wasn't me. No, I remember you starting a while back. Yeah, unfortunately. Thank God that my client is so patient, because I have taken... This is probably the longest I have ever taken on a commission, and I feel terrible about it. But just so much has happened these past few weeks that I have had such a struggle having the time to work on it. Not just the time, but the motivation as well. There's been so much recently that's just been dragging me down mentally that I haven't been able to work on any of my art. I am so glad that the client is so patient, because I wouldn't say that I would be upset if I was the client, because I understand that artists need time. But like, I've taken so long that I feel bad. Personal life comes first, I am aware. I know. I'm making sure to take care of myself. In other news, chat, okay, alright, chat, I know I don't have the label as an 18 plus streamer, but I also don't have the label of being, family friendly, so, chat, the new season of Panty and Stocking got me fucked up. It's so good. The music is amazing, and I can't shut up about it. It's so good. I've been non-stop listening to Polyester and Polyurethane's theme to figure out how to do music as well. Honestly, I would like it someday to be able to get, like, what do you call it? Get, some, like, custom background music for stream. What's that? What do you mean, like, what's panty and stocking? Or do you mean, like, what's the other thing? So panning and stocking is what happened when Studio Gainax, aka the people who made Evangelion, essentially they got really drunk. They got really drunk, and then they watched, American adult cartoons, like, drawn together. And they went, dude, we've gotta fucking do this. We have to do this too. So, general plot synopsis. Two main characters are Panty and Stocking. They are angels that have fallen from heaven. And they are tasked with defeating ghosts on Earth so that they can return to heaven. Every time they kill a ghost, they get coins, and once they have enough coins, they can return to heaven. However, Penny and Stocking are both massive bitches, and they cause a lot of havoc. And that's not even me, like being mean about it. The show constantly calls them bitches, or bitch angels. And when I say constantly, I mean constantly. Creators of Evangelion's immediate green flag? Yeah. But recently, I say recently, but like a few months ago, they started airing a second season, which took them 10 years to do. We've been waiting for a season 2 for 10 years, and the series was left on a cliffhanger for season 1. So everybody who was a fan is incredibly excited about season 2. Hi Drake! What are these disclaimers? It has to do with the artwork that I'm working on. Do you not see the worms coming out of her head and the blood on her? Is this like Ghost Stories English dub levels of plot? Yes! 100% yeah. Hi Drake, hi! I'm talking about Panty and Stocking. It is softcore. Yeah, but it's not like extremely bloody. It was worse before, and then the commissioner was like, "Can you make it like less bloody and horrific?" So I did that. So gotta check this shit out. It's honestly really good. I'm watching it with Vesper because it's their very first time ever seeing the show. And I'm having both a wonderful and cringe-inducing time. Because wouldn't you know it, Painting and Stalking is one of those shows where they're just like, alright, we've got to cover every stupid thing that we can. So, of course, being based around more American humor, there is an episode. The first episode is entirely a poop joke. And then there's another episode that's about boogers. About season 2? No, we're talking about season 1 right now. And then there's another episode where there's barf. And then they're like, okay, we've done all of the big 3 nasties, we can move on from this now. So it has a bit of like gross out humor, but the whole show is meant to just be stupid and immature. Where can I watch it on? There is a Funimation dub, I'm pretty sure. The dub is honestly one of those few that's actually pretty good, but I have not seen the dub in a while, and I would assume there's a few things that aged poorly. So I wouldn't entirely recommend it. For sub, I'm basically anywhere that you could probably find anything subbed. You could basically find it anywhere. I have a site that I watch it on, but I won't mention it because, yar har, I'd be hoisting me sails. Alright, I'll check it out later. We heard nothing? Exactly. But it's one of those anime that has a special place in my heart. Because it's one of those ones that I watched when I was definitely too young to be watching it. But I absolutely loved it. It's just so ridiculous. The reason why it took so long to get a season 2 is because it was Studio Gainax. It's the same reason why the new Evangelion stuff took so long. Is because Studio Trigger is made up of people who used to be part of Studio Gainax before it shut down. So they're working on getting a lot of their series back and running. which is how we got Panty and Stocking Season 2. And I will keep my mouth shut about Panty and Stocking Season 2 because Drake is here and I don't want to spoil him at all. He's waiting for the entire season to come out before binging it. Hi PIKO. Hi Phoenix! Hello! Welcome, welcome! Ms. Dark Phoenix. Hello, hello, hello. But for me, I'm watching each new episode release, and a new one came out today, and I don't know if I'm ready for it. It can vanish for sometimes if you want to talk about it. No, it's fine. Well, you've seen the trailers, I imagine, haven't you, Drake? So you know about the two new characters. Rebuild of Evangelion was off to such a promising start, it went off the deep end. Damn. Saw some quick stuff, yeah. So, like, not, like, talking about the episode, but, like, trailers of, the two... I mean, if you saw the trailers, you would know. The two new angels. I'm so down, man. Hello, Asteris. Hello, welcome to the stream. How are you? Hi, Devolchka. Devolchka? What does Devolchka mean? Oh. How do I say this? I am not Devolchka. Not a girl. How do I... That O does not sound promising. No, it's fine. How do I word this? I'm trying to figure out how I'm supposed to, because this is Russian. I think. When you go to... Oh. Okay. I'm not sure what that means, but I hope you enjoy your time here. PIKO got on Discord server. Yay! Hooray! Hooray! Oh yeah, tell us what district you get into. Pray that it be why. I hope Desugema gets a completely different district than the ones that we're in, just so that we have even more friends in even more districts. Because I think that'd be fun. I saw that you're a mon now for the server, Gecko. Congratulations. You're making it big, bro. PIKO Pinky is real. Mr. putting in work with VCorp. Yeah. I haven't played in a little bit because I've been focused on other things. I hope S-Corp isn't too upset about that. Someone in W Corp walked up to me and asked me if I had a helper tag, and I've never been such. I'm so fucking scared to give before. Your neighbor LCB Gregor really seems to really hate trees. He is the head of timber office. His whole thing is cutting down trees. What you draw? I am working on an art commission for someone who paid me to draw this. This is their character. I do not know what their name is. Contracted timber office and he deforested half of W Corp in half an hour. That shit was scary. Dude, we've gotta be fast because we've got those mangroves to deal with. Timber office doesn't fuck around, dude. It's cool. Thank you. How do I want to do this? Might hire. Can you draw Vernon? What is that? E. Might have to hire Gregor for that. What's the cost for timber office? I think you just need to talk it out with him. I don't know what their rates really are. Looks like somebody is going to get in trouble because they broke a hole in the wall in S-Corp. And I have no idea who it is. How to donate to you? If you want to donate, I have a link to my Ko-fi in the description. So how have you all been today, chat? It's been a little bit since I've fully been able to sit down and stream. Unfortunately, I've had a lot of stuff going on, so I haven't been too motivated to Your character is beautiful. Thank you. I very much appreciate it. Had to get up early today, so I'm tired but doing good. Entirely fair. Went for a walk today? Ooh. I haven't gone for a walk in, honestly, a good while. I live in a place where, it's a little dangerous for me to go walking around on my own. So I don't do it very often. I live where there's a lot of woods. But I woke up late. I honestly woke up earlier than I expected to today. Normally I sleep in quite a bit, but I was able to wake up around 10 this morning, I think. But normally I'm getting up around like noon. Osage shawarma? Hell yeah. Seen someone get stabbed at nearby bus stops. I don't like going outside. Goodness gracious. It's terrible. How many times? I feel like it's just a common occurrence that you guys come into chat and you're just like, yeah, I got stabbed / saw somebody get stabbed today. Shit's fucked. Like, that's alarmingly common. Are you people okay? It's LA, what did you expect? Fair enough. I mean, to be fair, it's not always LA when it comes to the chat. When, simplification when they come by. They're like, yeah, I live in Turkey and I got stabbed today, and it's like, oh, I hate that. I'm so sorry. Which, by the way, we haven't seen simplification in a hot minute. I hope they're doing well. Yeah, it's never good. I do hope they're alive. Yeah, at the very least, I hope that. Oh, chat. Funny story. So, last week, I was at the professor's place. LA as in Latin America. LA as in Los Angeles, California. In North America. In the United States. But last week, I was at the professor's place because he was in town before he had to head back to college. And while I was there, his brother was also home. I don't think chat will ever meet the professor's brother. But I digress. So they were hungry. So we went to go get some Chinese food. Got the Chinese food, went back, ate it at their place. And they have these really nice, blue ceramic bowls, at their place. And so we were eating out of those. I finished my food, and I go into the kitchen to put my bowl away. And I trip. And I catch myself before I fall. But I don't catch the bowl. you may have noticed that I mentioned that it was ceramic. So when I dropped the bowl, it shattered. And I felt terrible. And ever since then, I've been having nightmares. I've been having bad dreams where I keep dropping plates of food and waking up feeling terrible about it. And I just can't stop. I can't stop thinking about it. And I feel so bad. Because I haven't been able to talk to their mother, so I haven't been able to ask her if she, like, wants, like, money to replace it. Because now they have one less, but it was a family set. So now they just, if they have dinner and they all have the same bowl, one person's going to have to use a different bowl. And I keep thinking about it. So I keep having dreams where I'm like just casually eating something and then I get up and I drop a plate of spaghetti and it just lands spaghetti side down. And so there's spaghetti all over the floor. And I keep waking up and I'm like, no, I did it again. Oh gosh. Thankfully, the professor is not upset with me. However, I don't know how his mom is going to feel. And if she's upset, I don't know how I'm going to deal with the wrath of a Portuguese mother. Chad, I'm cooked. It's over. I've sealed my fate. Oh. And I keep thinking about it. And I'm just like, oh. I feel so bad. Thankfully, when it actually happened, I didn't get any food on the floor because the bowl was empty. But in all of my dreams, it's just been a full plate of food. And it's all over the floor. And the plate is shattered. I hope you're okay. I am fine. I am doing great. I am laughing because of how ridiculous my dreams have been. Do not worry, I am laughing. I'm doing the hee hee ha ha. At least you get consistent dreams. Not normally. Normally my dreams feel like I'm sitting in front of a TV late at night and I'm just constantly flipping through channels. What interesting things are happening in the USA? Oh boy. The only things I can really think of are politics. You just do like mundane stuff or like an action movie plot. That's fair. Jeez, where do I begin? Not sure you really want to know what's happening in the United States. God. Oh, we got Desagema and R-Corp? That's awesome. Good for them, good for them. Wait, this is so funny, because last time I saw them, like, was it when they were playing, they had the Heathcliff skin. I don't think they're using that one right now, but it's funny because I'm just like, haha, Rapid Cliff. R-Corp has my favorite vibes, is my favorite vibes-wise, because they're just a private military for hire. Oh, did my music end? It did. In Russia recently, there was an earthquake in Kamchatka. Kamchatka? I think I'm saying that right. Huh. I don't know if there's been any, massive... what do you call it? I don't know. I actually don't know if earthquakes are uncommon in Russia. That's not something I've heard of before. Okay, it's not uncommon. Oh, Kamchatka is known for more frequent and larger earthquakes. I see. There must have been a really big one recently then. Magnitude 8.8! Goodness gracious. That is a massive earthquake. Yeah, it says recently there was an 8.8 earthquake. Back in July, I think? Yeah, there was an 8.8 magnitude earthquake. Jesus Christ. One of the strongest earthquakes ever recorded. Goodness gracious. I got in. I saw you did this, Agima. Very happy for you. I heard you're an art corp. Yeah, I'm gonna find a spot to live at. Actually, if you're an art corp, you're right next to me in S corp. I think the southern wall is where you're going to be close to S corp. Also, Julius County to be a living time bomb. Yeah. If you go to the south wall and you peek over and you see a little pink building, like a little pink and white building, that's what I'm currently working on. If you want to look around there, Desugema, just you are more than welcome. If anyone asks you, just be sure to tell them that I told you. All sorts of shit's been happening in Russia lately. I can imagine. Goodness. I think for me, locally, there hasn't been anything big. Hope things aren't as shitty in the US as they are in Russia. In terms of weather and natural disasters, I don't think so. Not recently. However, the politics are a mess. It is all over the place. Mafioso, hello, hello, welcome to the stream. How are you?
Here is my song for you. Yeah, that's right. I wish that I was yours, but I'm too shy, I suppose. If only I could just conjure a spell. Then you and I would be together for all time, I suppose. Is it love that makes my heart go boom, boom, boom? Yeah, I suppose. Love you, love you, love you. More than yesterday, I suppose. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Shout out Rhythm Heaven. What does TW mean? That means trigger warning. Trigger warnings are for if people are... They're basically warnings for subject material that some people might be uncomfortable with. For instance, I have the worms as a warning because there is a little worm here. And there are some people who really don't like worms, and it can make them very upset to unexpectedly see them. So it's just a little warning to make sure that if somebody sees something that they do not like, they can leave, or they can at the very least be warned so they're not surprised by it. Thanks for the clarification. I don't understand all this American slang. No problem. Of course, of course. I understand that some things can be difficult to explain or translate to other languages. So I will do my best. What font should this be? Got rickrolled. Damn. Something more angular. So many of these, they just don't have the type of eye that I'm looking for. Let's see. You are getting rasterized. Go to bed. Bye-bye. Have a good night. Thank you for coming by. I hope you enjoyed your time here. I like this song a lot. This song sounds strangely familiar. This is the morning theme from My Sims. My Sims DS. But also I've played this playlist a few times on stream. So it might be familiar from that if you've never played My Sims. Guessing because I've heard it on stream before then. That's fair. Oh, my shoulder. Chat, I don't know how, but I somehow fucked up my shoulder the other day. It keeps bothering me, especially because it's on my dominant arm. Ugh. I don't know how I fucked it up. I might have slept on it wrong, that's all I can really guess. My shoulders are just fucked anyways. That's so fair. Slept on it wrong or something. That's what I think, because I haven't really done anything strenuous lately that would warrant the pain. keep having to reposition because I keep slipping down into my chair. Chappy! Hello, hello! Hello, Raiders! Welcome, welcome, welcome! Hello, hello, hello! I hope you are all doing wonderful today. Welcome, welcome! How do I do this again? Shout out vtuber underscore. There you go. More like PIKO cringe. How could you? Thank you, Drake, for redeeming the stretch. I will be sure to. I need to take a moment to do that. I love cute gore. It is quite cute, huh? It's not like a candy gore type of cute gore, but it's just she's very cute. How are you, Chappy? What were you guys up to? Trying to get a big stretch on my dominant arm. Playing some Dead by Daylight and switched to playtime with Percy. Oh, I see. I hope you had fun. I've never played either before, but I know a few people who are really big on Dead by Daylight. Wouldn't like Dead by Daylight, probably. I feel like I might like it more than something like Among Us. Because with Among Us, I deliberately have to, like, lie to people. But with Dead by Daylight, people already know, like, who you are, so you don't have to lie about it. And I feel like I would take that easier. I don't know if I'd be good at it, though. That's a whole nother question. I do love horror, and I know that they have Silent Hill in it. I hate that I smiled upon hearing Among Us. God. I have fun with it, but I also love Dota 2, so maybe I'm not the best judge. God. Pyramid Head got buffed recently? Cool. I'm somebody who loves horror, even though it may not look like it. I am an avid horror fan, especially when it comes to psychological horror or horror games. some of the shading was missing. Where did it go? Did this one get switched? Is that way? Oh. Everything in this layer just disappeared for some reason. Huh. I was wondering where the lip gloss went. I'll just do that on another layer. Psychological horror is my favorite. Real. Dead by Daylight has the problem of being a live service game with a ton of DLC over the years, so if you end up wanting all the characters, it's gonna cost a small fortune. Yeah. That's the very unfortunate thing that I've heard. I mean, I imagine I wouldn't really be playing it just because I want all of the characters, even though that would be nice. Like Dota 2, where every character is free, baby. Let's go. We love Dota 2. Real. You're real as fuck for that, Chappy. This song fucks. And I hope you guys know that this is from a Barbie game. Why does this character have 3 names? They don't? Their shirt? Oh! God damn it. Because this is what they look like in the reference art. They are smart, they are cool, they are humble. Cosmic Core is really cool too. Vastness of space is really interesting to me. I don't know how I feel about space as a horror medium, unless it's psychological. Like, people being trapped in it. But, like, the inherent, like, horror of space, I don't know if it's really something that I consider that horrifying. But I know that that's a common fear for some people, so I can see where it stems from. Meant more for people who have the fear of nothingness? That's true. Cosmic Core does not refer to space as far as I'm aware. The space is related? Really? I assume that by cosmic it means like cosmos. I think deep ocean is scarier than space. I can agree with that one. Is Cosmic Core interchangeable with Eldritch or Lovecraftian? Oh! Then I 100% agree on that. I feel like when you say cosmic horror, that can mean like both like... Thought Eldritch horror was a separate thing? No, that Eldritch horror, I think, is a separate thing. Eldritch or Lovecraftian. I think Eldritch and Lovecraftian can be like either space or like sea related. Maybe I'm focusing too much on Cthulhu. Cosmic means otherworldly. It can either mean something different dimension or outer space. True. This is probably easy to get them mixed up entirely. True. Yeah, I don't think you're wrong. I think maybe just for me, I find I find, like, psychological focused horror to be more interesting. But I think that's a me thing. Horror is such a fun genre, despite being, you know, horrifying. Because, like, I love Silent Hill, I love Resident Evil. One of my favorite horror games is Haunting Ground. Which, fun fact, did you know that Haunting Ground came from the development of both Devil May Cry and Resident Evil 4? Fun stuff. I'll haunt your ground anytime. I think I like Haunting Ground a lot because it's like not just like psychological horror, but it's also like psychosexual horror. Oh shit, for real? Yeah. I think being at like psychosexual horror is a very interesting genre. Hex Haunted Ground. I have so many horror games that I really need to play. I own so many. I get that. I get that so much. I have some games that I really need to play in general. I had a friend buy me Slitterhead because I really wanted it, and I still haven't gotten around to playing it. I need some people to play Lilies. To think of a favorite horror game ones that come to mind are like Mouthwashing, Amore, SCP, that stuff. I think I love the Silent Hill. I love Silent Hill and I love Resident Evil, but I think if I had to pick not a franchise but a specific game, the two that come to mind are probably... it's hard to decide if I like Silent Hill 2 or Silent Hill 3 more. But I think at the top of the list, Haunting Ground is definitely my favorite. And psychosexual horror go crazy. Oh wait, I thought that was an open space, so whoops. Cannot say what my thoughts on pressure are because I've never touched Roblox. What's the horror games? I think my recency bias. Games the one I play recently because they're stuck in my brain. That's entirely fair. Roblox has a bad reputation when it comes to horror games. Pressure does kind of do well as a horror game. Personally, don't find it scary, but it can be tense. I like horror games that like really make you think. Like question yourself in a way almost. Be like, oh wow, I never thought of that ever in my life, and then now you're thinking about it. But also I really like puzzles, which is part of why I like Silent Hill a lot. And Resident Evil. Especially Resi 4. Until we got the Resi 4 remake, I did not find Leon attractive at all. And I didn't get it. But then the Resi 4 remake came out and I was like, oh no, I get it. I don't know, he just had a glow up. Is a good horror game for you? Bloodborne? Does Bloodborne count, I wonder? Bloodborne counts as Eldritch horror? I feel like it definitely isn't a horror game, but it certainly takes elements from what do you call it? It certainly takes elements from. You should look at Enigma of Fear, then ain't horror per se, more like thriller and lots of puzzle. Ooh, that seems interesting. Wonderful recommendation. Thank you, Drake. Bloodborne can't count because the monsters are too sexy. Okay, buddy. Alright, chappy. Things change the more knowledge you gain, the more insane you are. That definitely sounds like something that would be, like, Eldritch horror. Or I guess, yeah, more so cosmic horror. I feel like cosmic horror just kind of feels like existential horror. What's your favorite horror tropes and scenarios? Honestly, when it comes to like horror movies, I quite enjoy the like everything going horribly wrong at a summer camp like shtick. I think it's very fun. I haven't seen all of the Friday the 13th movies though, which I probably should. I don't know how to get into this because at least for me, psychologically, a lot of the things that I enjoy in horror can also be things that I really enjoy in like romance, if that makes any sense. Not like, but I despise quiet sound cues, the result of a jump scare if you don't hear it if you're looking at you FNAF 4. That's fair. A lot of my... I've said it before and I'll say it again. I would say that Diabolic Lovers, I would consider it horror. That's a hot take from me. But it is, to me, that is it is under the guise of a dating sim, but at its core, it is horrifying. Which is probably also why I like Haunting Ground so much, because it's such a similar setup. Except for Haunting Ground is much more terrifying, I would say. So you like being stabbed in horror. Well, again, this is another one where it's definitely a more psychological. I think stabbed is fun. My Bloody Valentine is definitely one of my favorite horror movies, along with Candyman. Candyman was really good. I really enjoyed it. And then again, look at me talking about the romance of the psychosexual horror. You like being stabbed in romance? I mean, Chappie, you don't gotta call me out, bro. It's not that I like it, it's that I'm fine with it. It's like when you get like a new dog and they've got to like bite you a few times before they get it out of their system. PIKO, please remain unstabbed. I got you, don't worry. I don't want to be stabbed. I don't really enjoy being stabbed. What a wonderful time to come in! Hello, Rune! Hello, hello, hello! We've been raided by Runewreck. Hello, Rune. It has been a hot minute since I've seen you, and hello, raiders! Hi, 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 hi! Red Panda Raid. Yes, yes! Hello, hello! False Fabulous. Hello, Rune. Hello, and hello all others who have joined us. I hope you're having a wonderful day today. We were talking about horror. False Fabulous, thank you for the follow. Hello, hello. Thank you, thank you. I said False Fabulous. God, thanks, Chappie. For those of you who do not know me, Rune and I were both part of the Concept SMP, which is how we first met each other. I don't think we've talked quite a lot, but I believe I've rated you on one occasion. I might not have. But regardless, it is wonderful to have you here, and I hope you enjoy your stay. What were you all up to before the raid, if you don't mind me asking, if you're still here? I understand that sometimes you raid and then you need to run. I hope you were having fun with whatever you were doing beforehand. You're playing Minecraft? Hell yeah. Chat, we might be done rendering. Okay, not quite. I forgot to put some rendering on the tongue. That can easily be fixed, however. Add moment. Oh, is this on the face layer? Ah, and its own little layer. I see. Let people render my tongue anything. Chappie, god damn it. Do you not label your layers? No. Not unless I'm going to be, not unless I'm going to be giving my project file to anyone else. I do not. Which honestly can be a pain, especially whenever I start to reach over, like... Okay, we're still in, like, the hundreds. We're not in the... I've definitely made it up to the, like, thousands a few times without naming any of them. Would it be better if I named them? Yes. Do I name them? Nope. Never. Welcome back, Rune. I hope you had a fun time playing Minecraft. Are you doing anything particularly fun? Doing a hardcore world? Maybe some mods? Okay, now I think we've finished really rendering. Okay, now I can do the glasses. I feel like considering how many commissions I've gotten for characters with glasses, I'd be better at drawing them at this point, but I don't think I am. Definitely not terrible at drawing glasses, but it's not my forte. Hmm.
Roasted Dad gave $20.
Oh my god! Hello! Oh my goodness! Roasted Dad, thank you so much for the dono! Are you in chat? You haven't said hi! What's with the sudden donation? Oh my goodness! Thank you! Thank you so much, I really appreciate it. Hello, hello! Oh my goodness, thank you so much. Oh wow, that's a lot of money out of nowhere. There was a link and I clicked. Yeah, my Ko-Fi. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Oh golly. Golly goodness gracious. Thank you so much for your support. I really, really, really appreciate it. Thank you for the hydrate. Do I have anything to drink at the moment? I have my sody pop. I ran out of water. That swig was just for you. God. I could drink a Worcestershire sauce. No, I'm not doing that. That's terrible. I think. Is that most of the rendering? That's basically the rendering done. Okay, awesome. Okay, then what I'm gonna do is export. And then I'm gonna minimize this for a moment. Alright. We have imported it to a separate canvas so that we can start working on the background. Splatter brush go hard. Real shit. I love my splatter brush. What fun brushes do I have? It says colorful confetti, but that's not very colorful. Actually, but out for now. Have a good rest of the stream. Thanks for coming by. It was wonderful to see you, Gecko. Hi, PIKO. Hello, Dinka. Nice to see you. Welcome to the stream. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Here's my... There it is. My fucking classes were all dropped because I didn't meet the payment due date, and the payment due date was due next week. What the fuck? What the fuck? Jesus Christ. That's fucking ridiculous. I'm sorry you're having to go through that. Sounds insanely stupid. I'm suddenly very pissed off. I would be too. Looks great, thank you. And now to add my watermark, and then I can give this to the client. My work is finished. Goodness gracious, I made this client wait so long and I feel terrible about it. But it is finally finished and I can finally give it to them in all of its glory. Finished. What do you mean not sent? Why is it not sending? I don't know, maybe if I resize it. It's Peem, hell yeah. Maybe the file's too big and I need to resize it. The client is happy with the result. Hooray, hooray. And now I'm trying to just send them the fucking transparent because Twitter won't let me. God. Alright. for the hydrate roasted dad. Thank you, thank you. Should I click on that link? You want to donate again? You gonna click the donate link again? My work here is done, chat. I've completed my task, finally. Alright, chat. I think we're gonna be ending. It's been 3 hours, and I have been drawing nonstop. I am going to find someone to raid. Let's see. Can we find somebody on YouTube to redirect to? We could find, let's see, is Bjorn going to be live? Mai is live. Our good friend Mai Toriku. Alright. We will be sending YouTube chat to Mai Toriku, and on the Twitch side, ooh, Drake just went live. We should absolutely 100% rate them. Alright. Everyone who came by, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I am so sorry for the lack of schedule this week and how badly I've been keeping up with it. I've just had a rough past 2 weeks, honestly. But things are definitely starting to look up, and I am feeling much more energetic. Tomorrow is Thursday, so we will be back with Limbus. I will be reading more stuff. I don't think we'll be going to the Intervallo just yet, but there will definitely be more Limbus content. So, everyone who came by, thank you so much. I really appreciate it, and I hope I get to see you all again another time. Bye bye! Bye bye! Bye bye!